have an equation. It's a higher degree polynomial, which is fine. Okay, see if you can follow the same rules. You have multiple terms with variables, so what are you going to do to solve? So you want to follow the rule that if you have multiple terms with variables, move everything to one side and set it equal to 0. And then you can remove common factors. So what's going to be removed? You have these two terms separated by a minus. So what's a common factor? 5 and x squared. That's going to leave the same form that you started with. Subtract a power of 2 from each of our x's, and then we're going to take out a 5 from each of the numerical factors. So the 5 cancels. We get 4 minus 2, which gives us x squared. 5 out of the negative 80 leaves 16. X squared minus 2 gets rid of all of our x's, so it's just the 16 by itself. And then you can either use zero product rule here, or you can continue to factor. If you want to factor into linear factors, this is the difference of two squares. So it factors into x plus 4 times x minus 4. Or you could just set that factor, the quadratic factor, equal to 0 and solve. Either way is fine, but here you get a 0 associated with 0, negative 4, positive 4, and so those would be your 3 solutions for this first problem. Okay, I'm going to walk through the second problem because it's, again, pretty quick and similar. It's already, all the terms are written on one side. Okay, I'm going to remove common factor of 3x squared, leaving, again, when I look at my form, the difference, or one group minus another group. I'm going to take out a power of 2 and a factor of 3. So 3 comes out, x squared comes out, leaving just the 1. 3 comes out of negative 12, leaving negative 4. I take out 2 of the x's, leaving x squared. So once again, you can either factor this, it is the difference of two squares, or because this factor now has a single variable, what you could do is you could set zero product rule here, gives you a 0 at 0, but I could also take 1 minus 4x squared, set it equal to 0, and solve. If I add 4x squared to both sides, divide by 4, and extract my square root. Anytime you extract an even indexed root, you need to take into consideration the positive and negative root. Root 1 is 1, root 4 is 2. So negative 1/2, positive 1/2, and those would be your 3 solutions. When you have higher degree polynomials, the same thing holds true. It's just a matter of entering them using the solve feature. Type in your equation, 5x to the power of 4 equals 80x squared. Comma x tells the calculator what you want it to solve for, and when you evaluate, again, if you have a list of answers, write them. Doesn't matter the order, so here 0, negative 4, and positive 4. So if I just put them in order from least to greatest, but it can be in any order.